So starting off, Darth Maul, we got a trailer, the first official trailer for Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord. I did a reaction, like I waited and did a reaction video on my YouTube. Um, Man, I said it in that video. They cooked. They cooked. That shit was
They
looking
did. They
nice and
absolutely
juicy.
could.
Nice and
First
juicy.
off, animation crisp to a
Yeah.
fucking T. They fucking nailed it with that
Right.
animation. It looks
Right.
incredible. The animation, art style, all of it looks incredible.
It does. It does look great. I did see people pointing out that like there's certain characters that have actual like singular strands of hair and shit like that. Like they really are locking in on the animation. I did
They're
see
locking in.
somebody. This is a very L take. Somebody said, God forbid they find another animation style. No, no.
No,
Why would
it's
they?
perfect.
Right.
It's perfect.
And especially like okay, Rebels has a different animation style. I can kind of see why they went that way because that is a very distant thing from Clone Wars. Like obviously, yes, it does kind of connect in certain ways, but like that's a very different timeline in a sense, like a different time frame. But like Clone Wars, Bad Batch, and Maul all take place within the same time. So why would you do a different animation style if it's all supposed to be connected and at the same time? Like you know what I'm saying. Plus, again, Rebels has different animation. Star Wars Visions has different animation. The Young Jedi Academy. So it's like they do use different animation styles. It's just like that shit is obviously all connected. So it's like why would that not be the same animation style? You know.
And they know this animation style works. People love
Right.
this animation style. Like
Right.
every time they've tried to like change the animation style, there have been like complaints about it.
Right.
to
People
certain
are
different
not.
degrees.
There's a lot of people that were not happy with the Rebels animation style.
Yeah. So
So.
it's good that they're keeping it. It works. They know
Right.
it works and it looks great.
But the actual trailer, they didn't give away a lot. I have no clue. I mean, we know what the story is in the sense of Maul is trying to rise up through the criminal underworld, but we don't know what the actual main kind of story is other than it does seem like they're going the true Star Wars route of giving him some sort of young person to have to escort around and stuff like that. But yeah, obviously we had some Inquisitors show up, which is cool. We had Merrick from Ahsoka show up and the seventh brother, so the guy that fought Ahsoka at the end of Tales of the Jedi. I'm forgetting which
Right,
number
right.
Inquisitor. So hopefully we get a couple more Inquisitors. That would be cool. And I did say in my reaction, I think that'll be a very interesting part of this show is watching Maul climb through the criminal underworld while he has the Inquisitors like chasing his ass the whole time. That's gonna be a very interesting part of the show. The biggest takeaway I think a lot of people noticed was obviously this female Twi'lek that makes an appearance that we've already known about. I believe her name is Devin, like her actual name is like Devin or something like that. I know obviously the big thing is people are wondering, is this Darth Talon? Does this girl become Darth Talon? I hope so. I think that would be a very cool way to tie things in. I don't think that the show is going to be hindered if it's not, but I do think it should be. Clearly, again, we know this character's name is Devin, but I would imagine Darth Talon, that's her Sith name. Like her actual name isn't Talon. And I also thought like if Maul is the one that like gives her that Sith name, a Talon is like a claw, right? If we look at like Batman, the Court of Owls, their fucking mercenaries are called the Talons, right? So it's like that's what if he gives it, that's his thing. It's he gives her that name, Darth Talon, saying you're my like you're my claw, you're my what I'm saying, you're my killer, right? So like that to me makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I hope it does end up that clearly she's a Force user. That's something we noticed. She does like a big ass jump onto a ship. Plus, we see a blue lightsaber that clearly belongs to her. Whether it's one she built or maybe she stole or something like that, I'm not sure. But she's got a blue lightsaber that she's wielding around there a couple times. So clearly, she does have some sort of Force sensitivity. There was a Jedi Master who his name was revealed, and it's a hilarious name, but I'm forgetting what it was. But I wonder who that is. Is that her former master that's trying to help find her, stuff like that? It'll be very interesting. But I do think that her fate is gonna lie within the dark side for sure.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Again, everything from the trailer looked really, really good. A lot of those like fight scenes, like a lot of what Maul was doing in terms of like fighting and stuff like that, I thought was just super impressive. Like he is always just such a cool character
Of course,
when it comes to both just aura farming in general and also
right.
just his fighting style and whatnot. So I'm very
So,
excited to see what happens.